Hi, I'm Andy from the blogaboutgadgets.com, here with another unboxing video. Today we're going to be looking at the iPad Smart Case from Apple, the new smart case for the new Apple iPad. Pretty dull subject for an unboxing video, I give you, but this is just such an appallingly bad product, especially since it comes from Apple, that I just had to show you how awful it is, and the only way to do that is with a video. So let's get on with it. Since this is an unboxing video, let's look at the box. Cover is clear plastic, just says iPad Smart Case along the front, so you know what you're getting, and you can see the colour of the case that you've got inside the box. Pretty slim packaging. On the back tells you that it's the iPad Smart Case, tells you it's made of polyurethane, a variety of vibrant colours, and just basically shows you the key points of the cover. It's got a cover on the screen. You can, like the smart cover, roll it up to double up as an iPad stand. That's about it. Okay, opening it, you've got this nice little sticky tab here that holds the front closed. Pop the tab through, very hard to do, like this. Pop the tab through and the transparent cover opens up. Focus. And there's the case itself. Pull the case out. That went well. And there it is. So pretty straightforward case. Open it up and you've got a little form holding tray inside. Pull that out, chuck that away, and there is the iPad Smart Case. Now, plus points. Inside is lined with microfiber. It's a very thin case, so it's less than a millimetre thick, I would say. So very thin, very flexible. Not going to be protecting it from any severe knocks and shocks. It's a little mesh grill over the speaker on the iPad there, and that's about it. That's all there is to say about it. What we need to do is put it onto an iPad, and then we can see where the problems lie. Fitting it is fairly straightforward. Slide the iPad in, fiddle the rubber around it. Come on. There we go. Same thing up here, and there we go. iPad is in, and you can see my lights. And closing, closes, and opening turns the screen on. Okay, now here's where the problems start. My iPad is in there. Now here's where I need to figure out how to use my macro mode. 1 second. Is it that button there? No, it's not that button there. It's not that button. This is only mildly embarrassing. No, okay. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. This is the headphone slot. Can you see there is a gap between the iPad and the case? Can you see that? It's about a 3 or 4 millimetre gap there between the iPad inside the case and the top of the case. So basically the iPad, and you can also see this to an extent around the camera hole, so the case is bigger than the iPad, so it is not a snug fit. Same thing is also apparent when you look at the iPad in the case itself. Can you see very easily, without even trying, you can see the silver bezel around the edge of the iPad And so I'm trying to angle. You can also see light as the pad, as the case flexes around the pad. So the iPad is not a snug fit in there. It's got a lot of space, and I think also you can see here how, no, you can't see because it's not focused. You may also just be able to see how, in fact, there's so much space that just kind of slides off on the side there. It's not even tucked in, but there's a good 3 or 4 millimeters space around the iPad within the case, so it's not a snug fit. The iPad it's not exactly loose and rattling around in there, but it's not a snug fit. It's quite sloppy, especially for Apple standards. It's a sort of fit I would expect from a third-party manufacturer who have produced this ahead of the iPad's launch, based on rumoured specs, and certainly not the sort of thing I would expect from the manufacturer of the actual iPad itself, who know full well what size it is and really should be able to make a case that fits. You can also see it around the dock connector hole as well. You can see big gap between the case and the iPad. So that's bad enough. It gets even worse when we look at using the case as a stand. Using it as a stand, it's much more vertical than just a smart case, than the smart cover. The smart case, it leaves the iPad much more vertical, and you really do need to be putting it onto a level surface to stand any chance of it not dropping forward